I want this, I want that, I want to do, I want to get strong, I want to drink this Coca-Cola, I want to eat, I want to sleep, I want to have the best sex. The ordering soul, the ordering consciousness.
Hey guys, I'm waiting for Ismet to pick me up because we're going to do a Q&A. And there he is.
Was geht ab?
Hey. Oh, let me get my belt.
So, where are we going?
So the idea is that we do a Q&A here in the car.
Let's do it. I thought we go for Turkish pizza.
Yeah, on the way there.
Okay. Good.
But the questions are on my phone and I'm holding my phone right now, so wait a second. Okay, first question. The depths of Chinese culture is so profound. Thank you, Sifu. Again, to have a construct is so helpful. It allows us to converse about development. It encourages me to think about my own development. It enables me to understand the development of those around me and those I choose to follow.
Right.
That's Scott.
All right.
Well, thank you, Scott.
Yes, I thank you too.
By the way, sorry,
yeah.
it's a little, I'm all over the place. So we're doing a Q&A for the last Kung Fu talk, which was becoming a human, or becoming human.
Absolutely.
And we're going through the questions or just the comments. So that was the first one.
Yeah, it's okay. This is from Harun Mehmet Soydan from Turkey, and he asked me in Turkish if I can write the consciousness levels also in the Sufi way, in Turkish language, in the Sufi tradition. I can do that. I can tell you also right now. Should I do it right now? It's just the words, 7 words.
Yeah, if
so
you feel like.
I think Harun Mehmet Soydan knows these also by himself, but I just repeat it, and then I repeat also the Taoist names. So in the Sufi tradition, you have also 7 consciousness levels. So basically it goes hand in hand with the Taoist terms, because I mean, the word meanings are not really fitting, but that what comes out of the explanation, it's exactly the same. Also the same with the Indian 7 chakras. It's also the same, like different cultures, different names. So Nefsi Emmare means the order giving consciousness, the ordering. Emmare comes from Emir. Emir means order. So means the consciousness that orders you to do what to do. I want this, I want that, I want to do, I want to get strong, I want to drink this Coca-Cola, I want to eat, I want to sleep, I want to have the best sex. The ordering soul, the ordering consciousness. Yeah. So it rules over you, basically. It rules over you, your true self, true hidden self. So your body is just an instrument of this order.
So the dream, the Mung.
The Mungren would be
the
equal in the Taoism, the dreaming man. Like in Taoism, you have this Mungren. If you see in Tao Te Ching, he used the term Mungren for this consciousness level. So the second one, Levvame, Nefsi Levvame. Levm means to critique and to let me see, critique and critique is the right word for that, basically, because you start critique everything. You start criticize and critically look at everything you look. So you look to the questioning, but the word levm doesn't mean question. It's more critique and the judging critique. Judging critique. So you start judging everything. So you start judging the society, you start judging your friends, you start judging the bad habits what you have, the bad habits what your friends have. You start judging and critically looking at everything.
Is this from you look at yourself and you also judge yourself?
Exactly.
Then you decide that there's something that maybe is not morally according to your own values
Exactly.
correct, and then you change that maybe by yourself, and then you look outside in the world and then you see everybody else doing what they want, which is not in accordance with your morals, and then you start
That's the
criticizing everybody
on point.
for what they're doing, which by the way you did before.
Exactly.
And but they are not doing it because they don't know.
So you start judging.
You start judging
Basically,
everybody.
Everyone who has started any kind of a belief system goes through that.
Yes.
You suddenly change your lifestyle and you suddenly start judging everyone else who don't follow this
Maybe
lifestyle.
that's even for every ideology. Let's say
Right.
I somehow get into communism. This is a new thing. I discovered Marx and I read all this, and now suddenly I look at the world. And before that I was
materialism or
and
capitalism suddenly is different.
then I would criticize everybody for being like a bloody capitalist.
Exactly. This is
it's kind of maybe
it is
whatever it is.
Universal. It is not really a belief system, but at the other side, that is also a belief system. Let's say if you believe in a different society, a government system, that's also a belief system.
Definitely. I mean, that's why we had the Cold War and we're about to annihilate the whole world because of two different belief systems, right?
Exactly. So, and this mindset of criticizing and judging over, was heißt ein Tadeln auf Englisch?
Yeah, I was
anyway,
thinking about the word.
But Leven means really criticizing, judgeful. That is Leven.
Maybe being judgmental.
Yeah, and in a harsh way also, you know. So, and people mostly get stuck on that path and stay as a believer until end of their lives and get enlightened or whatsoever, or get enlightened. I don't want to say they don't get enlightened, but they stay there because they stay with judgment. But then when you start stopping criticizing outside and criticize more your own habits and getting rid of those, something what we call opening of the third eye can happen. In Sufism they don't use this term. They say the heart eye. This is the eye of the heart.
Oh, this is the third level.
Third level, yes, and that is called Nefsi Mülhime. So that is, but this is nothing special. It's not a high level or something, but only this person suddenly sees more and receives more. In Taoism, it's the third eye. They speak about the third eye is starting to get open. It's not fully open. And in Sufism, they call Kalpgözü, means like the eye of the heart. So Mülhime, why this consciousness level is called Mülhime? Mülhime means a viral in the water, like pulling down. You know,
like
in
a
the
spiral,
water,
like
spiral,
swirl,
viral,
like a swirl.
swirl. I think swirl.
Is it a swirl, guys?
Exactly.
When the water is turning and it
like,
makes
and pulls you down.
Strudel, we say in German.
Strudel. So I think it's a swirl, right?
Let's say swirl. I think you guys know what we mean.
So when this consciousness level is called a swirl, because most people in this consciousness level always are pulled down back to the ground, means to the level 1, to the ordering soul, to the ordering consciousness, because
this is in Sufism also.
Yes. No, that is in Sufism actually.
Yeah, but it sounds so similar to the concept of the Taoism concept, right?
Why? Because it's the same thing. The human body in China is the same human body, like in Germany, and the human soul, it's in China also the same, like in.
No, but you have other religions that maybe come to a different conclusion.
That's true, but I think when you research, you find these consciousness levels in different cultures.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting.
Anyway,
so
like you are pulled down. Why you are pulled down? Suddenly you are out of dogma. You are freed from dogma because you stop judging, because you receive a wisdom that is not written in books, and then you understand more, and that makes you stop being judgmental and too critical towards everything around you and towards yourself also, and you start a little bit of acceptance. And that opens your third eye. In Sufism, it's the eye of the heart. So then you suddenly receive wisdom that gives you more than what you have in your dogmas. And you are a little bit more free, more open to live your religion or your belief system or your philosophy. Live it out day in, day out, and make it a universal system for yourself. But that makes you also sometimes into a trap that you think, yeah, that's okay. When
Everything is okay?
Yeah, it's okay when I have this, when I do that. In the dogma, it's not okay. For me, it's okay. And suddenly you think it's okay for you, everything. So that can make you go back to the consciousness level of the dreaming one, that you do everything what you want to do. So, and
But
that is the big
but isn't
trap
that
in this-
also?
Yes?
I mean, not yeah. Okay, that's the thing. Everything means like
Yeah,
if there are no limits and there's no practically you dispense with all moral, right?
Basically, you receive the wisdom of oneness, and that makes you think you are, of course, not only part of the one, you are the one, which is actually true with every immortal, but in without cleaning up all low morally wrong habits, you suddenly think everything is also cool for me. So you are a human being who acts like an animal or worse than an animal just because you think everything is good for you. And that is the problem, you know. And the difference between that level and Nefsi Mutmaine, and actually that is the exact same word like also in Taoism. Mutmain means to be sure. To be sure. Der hat gerade ein Foto gemacht. Guck mal, so. Check. Okay, this is my new mobile phone, you know. So Mutmain means Mutmain, Emin. That comes from the word Emin. It's a word like Mutmain, like means Mutmain, like you are sure within yourself.
That's the fourth level now.
Fourth level, and there, why you can become sure, because you from this trap thing, you came out once for all. You came out from there.
You can never go down.
Then you can't fall there again.
Is this because you have access to some kind of truth?
Exactly. There we talked first time about truth.
And after that point, you can always decide what's, for you at least, what's right and what's wrong, if this is the right terms then.
So the next level, like we said here, we have Ilm el Yaqin, with the wisdom you are near. And then we have fifth consciousness level in Sufism is Ain el Yaqin. And the name here is Nefsi Radiyya, and that's the exact name for acceptance. Radha means accepting or submitting. Radha means that is the Wu Wei stage in Taoism. Okay, in Wu Wei, in Tao Te Ching, it's called Shengren because the Shengren is in perfect Wu Wei. If you read in Tao Te Ching the term Shengren, when you search it, and every time when the Tao Te Ching talks about Wu Wei, it talks not about Shenxian, immortal, it talks about Shengren, the perfect mind. So in Sufism, this is called Nefsi Radiyya. Nefs means soul, the soul that is submitted. Nefsi Radiyya. That is submitted and accept. And that is Ain el Yaqin. And then the higher level, then you become actually an immortal, is Haqq el Yaqin, and that is called Nefsi Mardiyya. And Mardiyya is the opposite of Radiyya. So level 6 is exactly the opposite of level 5. So in level 5 you are the one who accepts, and level 6 you are the one who is accepted. So Mardiyya means the soul that is accepted. Why it is accepted? Because it is completely freed of limited life. That's the way. That is the meaning of accepted.
That is the last level in Sufism?
No, this is not the last level, but completely freed from limited life. That means completely freed from the made-up limited life in our minds. That is the meaning of Nefsi Mardiyya, and that is equal to the Shenxian of Taoism, like the immortal of Taoism. And then the last, Nefsi Safir, this is the 7th consciousness level. Saf means pure. The soul that is pure, completely pure. It's not only freed of limits, it's also freed of limitlessness. And that is a topic for itself. I can't explain it anyway. Like I don't know much about that also, you know. So I think we stopped this here. I think for Harun Mehmet Soydan, Harun Hoca, that answer is enough. I could go here much more into detail, but I want to go for the Turkish pizza, man.
Yeah, that's actually why we came here. We want to eat a Turkish pizza.
Yeah, man.
Lahmacun.
Cool. Berlin wedding. The hood. Not my hood, but it's the hood.
Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up in Berlin?
Berlin, Neukölln.
Neukölln.
Most criminal district of whole Germany. But then after that, second number is wedding. But most places have the best food.
Maybe.
Most places.
I don't know the statistics though. Yeah, we're about to go to a place that does lahmacun, the Turkish lahmacun, the Turkish pizza, and it's supposedly the best one in Berlin.
I'm gonna check this. It must be my.
Let's see what Ismet's opinion is about this. But according to Berlin Food Stories, I think it is food stories, not food stories.
Örnek lahmacun Türk işi pizzaya geldi.
Super.
Hemen lekker.
Absolutely. All the breads they do very fresh here. Every day from morning until evening, and also they have the other stuff up there like Adana and everything. Like that is how it's done. Wow, that's professional, really professional. And that's a secret. What's inside here, nobody will tell you what's there because that is basically that's the taste. And everybody in Turkey and in Germany also who does this, they have their own special.
Beste,
He's the best. They say he's the best. I mean, it's really tasting super, and we will come back definitely here. So that is basically what's coming on the lahmacun after it's finished, like the tomatoes, the onion, and of course, without lemon, there is no lahmacun. Here you see it. You see that? Nice. Cool.
Now,
I want to show you the, you know, this one. This is the Düren kind, and this is the, we call it Sade, yeah, pure. And this here, basically, is very thin. It's very thin bread, and then that's what's inside, like
parsley.
Yeah, parsley and
Onions.
onion, and sumac. I don't know what's this called but it's, without sumac you can't eat it. I don't know how it's called in English.
Is it a herb?
It's a herb, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
In Turkey, very well known, sumac. Yeah? Maybe we eat first, and then we talk. Or if you have some questions, you can ask me now.
I have a question. And I don't know, maybe I have to come closer. I don't know if people, this microphone can hear us. So you did compete, right, in kickboxing?
Very, very early times, 90s. Yeah.
Because right now, I don't know if you noticed, or if you heard about it, Mike Tyson will fight Roy Rogers Jr. again.
Yes, yes. I think it's also a good matchup.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. Also because Tyson looks like the young Tyson is absolutely crazy. I don't know what they do with
His
him.
moves crazy, man. Yeah.
So then I was thinking, you did compete.
Yeah. I will not come back.
That's my question. Like, would you ever consider?
I'm
competing
always
in
open for a
anything?
fight, but I'm not competing. You know, like.
What do you mean open for a fight?
I'm always testing myself. I'm not searching a fight, and I'm not. Everybody who knows me. I'm not a bully or something like this. And I also say better sorry to a bully than fight him. But if the fight is there, I take it also. If the fight comes at me, I take it because that's the way how I refine myself. Evet, 2 saat 2 komplet.
So just to get this to an end, I was more thinking about like if you consider to challenge yourself, compete in something.
I can say
Something that's on your mind.
yeah, no, there's nothing in my mind. I'm not really up for competition. I think competition is very good and important for all the students, also for me, to see weaknesses, find out weaknesses, where are the weaknesses, and improve them up to a point. And then from a certain age on, when you had some competitions and when you stood over your fears and defeat your fears and everything, and that is basically what the competition should do: take the fears from you, fear of hitting someone, or fear of fighting someone, fear of getting punched in the face and all that. When that is done, everything is cool. I personally don't search for the competition anymore. That doesn't mean that I'm not searching for getting better and refine myself. That's why I said I'm always open for a fight. Like people regularly ask me for sparring, or people who are from other cities when they're in Berlin or something like this. We spar, we fight, we roll, like all that is there. But we are not going out and bullying people or something like this.
Yeah, of course.
If this happens to us, we know how to defend ourselves, and I'm ready also to try this out, what I refined so far, to be able to refine it more, and that can be verbally or physically or energetically, in all 3 levels. So it's also it's also a question of a mind state. What mind state are you? Are you still like hungry and want to fight someone?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm too, man. I'm too. Let's eat. Let's completely eat. Let's eat this. We are heading back home. I mean, not home. You have still some other stuff to do in Leopoldplatz, right?
Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for today.